welcome back for another book review. Today we're talking about this one. So this is True Refuge, Finding Peace and Freedom in Your Own Awakened Heart by Brach, something? That name. So briefly, this book is really mostly a memoir. She's working with various clients, talking about things. There's a little bit of exercises, and really the main version of things to do really comes down to RAIN, which is an acronym for a specific type of handling feelings and emotions and stuff. And here is what that acronym is really quick. So recognize what is happening, allow life to be just as it is, investigate inner experience with kindness, non-identification. So I gave this one a 4 out of 5 star. It's really an interesting read. The author kind of comes at it a little bit from a Buddhist perspective, but not very heavily. It's kind of that take in therapy of the mindfulness techniques rather than a lot of other options. And for some people that's going to be really helpful. It does kind of have similar-ish vibes to Louise Hay, where again it's a lot I'm not a big fan of the forgive and then you'll be happy attitude. I'm personally you can move on, but you can still hold a grudge. I don't feel like holding a grudge is that bad. There are assholes in the world, and one of the examples from the book was somewhere in the world there's this thing of if somebody's found guilty of murder, the family of the victim can decide if the murderer gets to live, and they bind him up, throw him in a lake, and then the family gets to decide if they want to go rescue the person, which is probably not a great idea because drowning people typically will also try and drown you because survival instincts and your brain's kind of not working great. But also I don't know, then you get guilted by everyone in the community to be oh well, how dare you, and I don't know. It's a weird example, but it's just this huge emphasis of you need to be the bigger person, you need to just forgive them and it's fine, and a lot of just feel your feelings, and you're that's not helpful, really, but okay. It's not a technique I personally enjoy, but other people might. But it's really her journey with that, and being chronically ill throughout it as well. She has a rare disorder. I don't think she ever lists what it is, just it's a rare thing, and that it has no cure, which is hi buddy, same. But I didn't get mine later in life. I was born with it, and yeah, chronic issues that never go away, it sucks. Basically, the entire premise of this book is to just drop in and feel what your body's feeling, and then explore the feelings behind the physical sensations, which honestly I feel I don't know how helpful that would be, to be yes, I'm anxious, yeah, I know why, cool. I don't know. It's a technique obviously I don't love, but I feel it's written in a way that if it is the one that works for you, it would be great. And then once you figure out what the thing is, then you're supposed to have a healing, working on it affirmation of sorts. I would say the intended audience for this book is definitely going to be more of a Buddhist emphasis, because there is quite a bit of a mentioning and kind of drawing back to Buddhism. You don't really need to know a whole lot about it, but that is kind of the baseline starting point from this book. If you are also just a person wanting to learn about more mindfulness and mindful techniques, especially in a therapy kind of way, this is a great book for you. I would love to know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons. If you would like to support me and get access to exclusive content, it's patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. Over there, I talk about exclusive books, and that usually goes up on Tuesdays. I also on Tuesdays will talk about just random updates and kind of behind the scenes stuff. On Thursdays my audiobook goes up, and then on Saturdays is my own personal practice and what I'm doing. So if you want all sorts of fun stuff from me, things are always going on Patreon, so go check it out. Of course, here on the main channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to appease the algorithm gods so that you never miss any of my daily uploads. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.